We begin this awards ceremony with the presentation of the top winners of this year's Institute of Packaging Student Gold Pack competition. This student program is dependent on the support of the industry, particularly in the form of financial sponsorship. These awards and this initiative would not exist without their generous support. This year more than ever, this support is notable and appreciated by our own institute's lecturers and students, as well as the lecturers and students at colleges and universities around the country. The Institute's Student Gold Pack competition is open to any registered tertiary education student, in particular in the 3 disciplines of packaging technology, graphic design, and food science and technology. The intention is to attract and develop talent for the packaging industry. Participation provides students with a unique opportunity to demonstrate their excellence and creativity in developing packaging solutions and concepts. Students gain an insight into the interesting world of packaging and enhance their career prospects in the industry. Participation will showcase a vital example of their skills and goes a long way to enhance their CVs and portfolios. They also stand to win prestigious prizes and cash. A range of project briefs are offered as challenges to the students, and the competition is then promoted with a series of lectures and presentations on the fundamentals of packaging design, many of which this year were offered online as video presentations. The program is supported with an interactive website, Facebook and Instagram posts and conversations, all intended to stimulate interest and creativity in the industry. Once again, we have received entries from a wide range of universities, colleges, and various educational institutions. All those that reach final status are entered into the WPO's World Star Student Competition, and our students continue to rank right up at the top in those international awards, often winning one of the top 3 prestigious World Star Student Awards.
So, the packaging technology and food science and technology winners have already been announced earlier this year, and this presentation will focus on the graphic design entries we've received and now have judged. We will first announce the finalists and the prize winners in each of the 4 project categories given to the graphic design students as challenges this year. Following these, we will acknowledge any projects which particularly caught the eye of the judges, and we'll give them special mention awards and also special sponsors prizes. Finally, the winners of the Bronze Award, the Silver Award and the overall ProPack Gold Trophy winner for Student Gold Pack 2020 will be announced. All the prize winners and the finalists will receive emails from us by Friday the 11th of December. These will have PDFs of your certificates that you have won attached, and those of you who have won cash prizes will get information about how you can go about collecting your cash prize from us. If you haven't heard from us by Friday the 11th of December, you're welcome to contact us, as something went wrong with the email, obviously. Now, on to the winners.
We begin with Project 1, entitled Technology for Dummies. In this brief, students were tasked with the design of packaging for a small household inverter. Inverters are fast becoming household items as part of power backup systems during load shedding. The proposed packs were to be theoretically sold in general dealers without the benefit of a knowledgeable salesman. As such, the packaging of the inverter needed to clearly explain how the inverter works and how it is part of a solar panel and battery backup system in the consumer's house. The pack would contain only the inverter and would be sold off-shelf in a retail supermarket. While we received only 10 entries in response to this brief, we were highly impressed with the caliber of the following projects. A finalist in this category is Carla Potgieter of Nelson Mandela University for her entry, Load Shredder. This pack mirrors the powerful solution to load shedding, while including simple and understandable instructions and guides to make it user-friendly. Third place in Project 1 is awarded to Vikal Rupram of Durban University of Technology for his entry, Pulse Hybrid Inverter. The packaging he created aims to help consumer productivity and security of both their home and equipment. It is easy to read and navigate and features a live watt calculator, website accessed by a QR code, and a messaging system to WhatsApp, SMS, or call for assistance. Second place in Project 1 is presented to Given Dube from the University of Johannesburg for his entry, Huawei Hybrid Inverter. This purposive and impactful packaging uses a fresh color palette and circuit board graphics to provide the consumer with a comprehensive amount of information. Presenting complex knowledge in a simplified manner, this design invigorates the Huawei brand identity. And now, the judges' selection for first place in Technology for Dummies. The familiar, friendly color palette and simple isometric illustrations on this packaging grab the consumer's attention, while the hinged lid provides a way to maximize the amount of space available on the outside of the box to communicate the relevant information. Overall, the pack fulfills the role of the knowledgeable salesman by informing and educating the consumer in what an inverter is, its use, and what additional items are required to create a reliable backup power setup in one's home. This packaging solution met the brief's requirements at every turn, reassuring the entry-level consumer that complex technology can be made accessible. First place in Project 1 is awarded to Jared Cuter of Durban University of Technology for his entry, Brightside Power Inverter. The next project was named Ecocrisps. With this project, the students were tasked with the theoretical situation where their client's technical team had developed a new packaging format that overcomes most current potato crisp packaging recyclability problems. The students were thus briefed to update any existing brand or create a new one of their choice to leverage this advantage to the consumer target market that is environmentally or sustainability conscious. This was a popular project with entrants, and we received a colossal 44 entries in this category alone. The first finalist certificate in this category is awarded to Anne-Marie O'Donnell from the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Doritos Going Eco. This update of Doritos packaging utilizes dynamic graphics and a primary color palette on a reusable and biodegradable triangular format. Amber Lee Duplessis from Nelson Mandela University is presented with a finalist certificate for Mzansi Munch. This Bright 2 pack combines fun and playful graphics with an innovative twist function to access the chips. A finalist in the Ecocrisps category is Brian Chifakacha of Pearson Institute of Higher Education Midrand for his entry, Crispy Nuts. This entry clearly communicates to its target market that the pack is both accepted by recyclers and safe for reuse, while the Zulu-inspired patterns and graphics catch the eye. Kati Colson of the University of Johannesburg is awarded a finalist certificate for her entry, The Natural Chip Co. This design combats non-recyclable chips packaging with biodegradable, plasticless packaging, indicated to the consumer through a comprehensive write-up on the back of pack, while the graphics present a sophisticated vintage feel. A finalist certificate is presented to Gemma Shepherd of Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Rootstock Original Vegetable Chips. This redesign of an existing brand updates the current packaging of rootstock from a clear chip packet with a yellow sticker to a resealable bag that stands on its own and tells its consumers about the sustainable nature of the packaging. Lara van der Walt of Nelson Mandela University is awarded a finalist certificate for her entry, Way Better Snacks Eco-Packaged Tubs. This entry chose to rehome crisps from a bag into a paperboard tub and describes the updated packaging format in consumer-friendly copy, while brand consistency is attained through simple graphics. A finalist in this category is Lisa Geldenhuys from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Reusable and Eco-Friendly Pringles Chips Packaging. Through a quirky and fun design of potato characters, this packaging shapes an eco-friendly narrative for Pringles' new recyclable range of resealable crisp packets, with a consistent message of recyclability conveyed through the packaging. Mia Andrews of Greenside Design Centre is presented with a finalist certificate for her entry, Grounded. This packaging embodies a unique, playful brand which is appealing to young adults while communicating its sustainable nature through copy and icons on the back panels. A finalist certificate is awarded to Mia van der Westhuizen of Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Woolworths Hand-Cooked Potato Crisps. The packaging prominently displays the necessary message of recyclability and sustainability on pack and presents a fun, bold format while retaining a sophisticated, premium look that ties into the Woolworths brand identity. Thomas Moss from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography is announced as a finalist for his entry, Darling Brew Crisps. This packaging clearly displays its sustainable, recyclable nature through various flashes and diagrams on pack, while utilizing a consistent circular design and color scheme which ties into Darling Brew's current visual identity. Our last finalist in this category is Zinat Bismillah of the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Nothing But Potato Chips. This tube conveys to the consumer the idea of reusing as a method of recycling through on-pack copy, while retaining a consistent, friendly brand identity with bright colors, simple graphics, and bold typography. Third place in Project 2 is awarded to Shreya Babulal from the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Sunshine Foods Potato Chips. The pack is a 100% biodegradable bag with its goal to encourage consumers to choose sustainable packaging through its design. Aimed at the eco-conscious consumer who wants to reduce plastic in their lifestyle, the brown craft paper and consistent copy leaves no doubt that this is an eco-friendly packaging solution. Second place in Project 2 is presented to Deidre Brewer of Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Vegan Crisps. Using an illustrative painted style for the on-pack designs to highlight the natural elements of the packaging and its contents, the back of the pack explains how the packaging can be reused as a planter. This fresh, colorful pack incorporates a leaf shape into its opening mechanism to further drive home the eco-friendly nature of the packaging. And now for first prize in Project 2. This design presented an innovative new solution to problems currently faced in packaging for crisps, a multi-layered, foam-based alternative packaging solution that is entirely recyclable. This is communicated boldly to the consumer in both the brand name and a flash on the front of pack, making it evident that this is packaging eco-conscious consumers can feel confident purchasing. The graphics across the range, inspired by ukiyo-e woodblock prints, further reinforce this eco-responsible message while fitting beautifully within the Woolworths Food branding guidelines. First place in Project 2 is awarded to Martin Head from Pearson Institute of Higher Education, Bedford View, for his entry Woolworths Ecocrisp range. Our third project, Gogo's Gift to You, was equally popular among entrants, and we received 40 entries in total. Here, students were tasked with creating the packaging for a gift pack that a grandmother would want to give their teenage grandchild, and would be appealing to the recipient. The gift pack should contain at least a deodorant, a shampoo or body wash, and a sponge or loofah. Here are the packs that stood out to the judges. A finalist in this category is Annabelle Armstrong from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry Woolworths Nurture with Nature. This pack recreates the look and feel of succulent plants in the form of sustainable, reusable and recyclable packaging, appealing to both the older and younger generations. Daniela Albuquerque of the University of Johannesburg is presented with a finalist certificate for her entry, The Body Shop, with love from Gogo. Boasting packaging made from recyclable materials, this complete gift set, which comes in a variety of themes and colors, is designed to leave a lasting memory from Gogo while fitting comfortably within the brand identity of The Body Shop. A finalist certificate is awarded to Jasmine Acton from IIE Vega, Johannesburg, for her entry, Granny's Gift. The brand Granny's was created to immediately symbolize the care, love, and wisdom which grandmothers wish to impart to their teenage granddaughters, and this is conveyed throughout the design. Karabo Maiki from the University of Johannesburg is presented with a finalist certificate for her entry, Mzukulu, a purposeful packaging design for a gift pack of lotion, deodorant, shampoo, and a loofah that would be gifted to a teenager from their grandmother. The packaging is inspired by modern Ndebele prints that are influenced by Esther Mahlangu, an artist and creative elderly South African woman, ugogo, or grandmother. A finalist certificate is presented to Logan van Zyl from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for Lush Gift Pack. This packaging plays on the idea of interactions and reuse, integrating the idea that the box can become a planter box once used for its primary purpose, through a layer of compressed dirt and seed paper found beneath the shampoo, deodorant, loofah, and plant-shaped soap bar, thus giving the packaging a second life. Rani Smith of the University of Johannesburg is awarded a finalist certificate for her entry, Yenga, Fit for an African Queen. This packaging represents the modern bond between a grandmother and granddaughter and aims to take the recipient on a journey through its hexagonal shape, which opens up to different compartments, each of which store the various care products, along with an A5 storybook containing grandmotherly advice and a multi-purpose cloth bag. A finalist certificate is achieved by Rebecca Langmead from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Red Riding Hood inspired gift box. This circular, brightly colored box plays on the classic story of Little Red Riding Hood to craft a product which appeals to both grandmothers and granddaughters, using whimsical, forest-inspired imagery to recall the nostalgia of bedtime stories and fairy tales, and emphasizing the bond between grandmothers and granddaughters. Takalani Ramatikiti of the University of Johannesburg is awarded a finalist certificate for her entry, Isipo Gift Packaging. Isipo, a gift from me to you, cleverly positions itself as packaging that would catch the eye of the elderly purchaser while remaining appealing to the recipient, a teenage granddaughter, through the use of striking color palettes and bold graphics. Our last finalist in this category is Zinhle Dube from the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Imvelo Hygiene Box. Imvelo, meaning nature, is inspired by how close the older generation is to nature, with the packaging promoting a homemade vegan product that gives the grandchild an essence of their grandmother's touch. The bold, eye-catching pattern which runs across this range of products and the gift pack which houses them was inspired by African prints, while the box takes the shape of a drawer that can be reused as storage. Third place in Project 3 is awarded to Paula Curry of Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Molly Coddle Loop Bars Gift Pack. The brand name, Molly Coddle, means to be overindulgent or protective of someone, commonly how a grandmother would feel toward her grandchildren. The gift pack, which contains a deodorant, shampoo, body wash and loofah in the form of soaps on rope, presents an innovative format which would be enjoyed by the recipient, while the secondary packaging, which houses the gift items, is staid and conservative, thus appealing to the older demographic of the purchaser, a grandmother. Second place in Project 3 is presented to Sarah Stewart from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, The Body Shop, Not Socks. This fun, visually striking packaging tackles the project brief from a humorous angle, presenting a product that sets itself up as better than the alternative quintessential granny's gift, socks. The color scheme and design elements are inspired by anaglyphic, glitchy imagery, which aligns with the interest of teenage boys, while sarcastic and humor-filled phrases and hints span the labels of the various products within this gift set, all alluding to the idea that the gift giver really wants the recipient to use these products. And achieving first place in Gogo's Gift to You, a pack that presents a quirky and truly South African spin on a gift care package specifically created to solve modern-day teen problems with old-school hacks from Grandma's box of nifty everyday essentials. This product is inspired by the Lost Lover advertisements that are endemic to Southern Africa. Posters which make miraculous, often ridiculous claims and which arguably form a part of our national narrative. This design is for a creative and novel gift package containing products that give the recipient concoctions that the sender, their granny, is jokingly, sentimentally passing down to them in order for them to gain these so-called magical products, the secret key to solving everyday teenager problems in a humorous way. First place in Project 3 is awarded to Jahara Ali of the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Sangogo's Gift to You. Our final project brief for 2020 was added to the projects list at a later stage this year, when it became apparent that the COVID-19 pandemic would shape how daily life is conducted in South Africa and around the world. For this brief, students were asked to design and specify the packaging for a COVID-19 personal combination pack to be sold and distributed online through an e-commerce platform. The The kit was to contain at least 3 different items from the following: a cloth mask and/or a face shield, a pack of hand wash and/or a pack of hand sanitizer. The objective with this project was to create a combination pack of at least 3 products that enhances the consumer experience in receiving and opening the packaging while working as effective primary packaging and as a shipper or distribution unit. We received 15 entries in this category and will now announce those entries which stood out to the judges. A finalist certificate is awarded to Shantae Harding of IIE Vega, Cape Town, for her entry, Humorous. Based on the insight that people are eager to use humor to cope during the pandemic, Humorous gives consumers a chance to find out which pandemic personality best suits them by ordering through an online quiz, allowing them a chance to laugh at themselves and to connect with others while remaining safe. Tana Renew from IIE Vega Durban is also awarded a finalist certificate for her entry, Fresh Friends, Your Quarantine Companion. This pack is made specifically for Generation Z to improve their physical, mental, and environmental health. A reusable, sustainable, and fun piece of packaging containing products which are made from fruit and vegetables, with clear communication on how the packaging can be reused to grow fruit and vegetables. In the category of personal pandemic pack, the top competitors were so closely ranked that after much debate, the judges decided to forego third place and award the prize for second place in this project to 3 different projects. The first recipient of second place in Project 4 is Abeline Govinsamy of Durban University of Technology for her entry, Lifebuoy Easy Protect Pack. A pack that is simple, affordable, and creative while staying true to the brand integrity of Lifebuoy. This pack contains all the gear needed to protect oneself during the COVID-19 pandemic and provides a fun and interactive solution. The face shield is utilized to complete the clear plastic element of the packaging, providing the user with an unconventional unboxing experience. The second recipient of second place in Project 4 is Crystal Leonard of Nelson Mandela University for her entry, Specsavers 2020 Vision. This pack, which has specifically been designed to address the issue of foggy spectacles experienced by many during the COVID-19 pandemic, contains an anti-fog spray bottle, a specially designed mask, a sanitizer spray bottle, and a spectacle cleaning cloth, all housed within a deep glasses case, which is then wrapped around with a communicative sleeve. The design of this entry fits comfortably within the brand identity of Specsavers, a well-known South African optometry company, while the clever design of the logo for the product 2020 Vision, incorporating a pair of spectacles and a mask, clearly communicates the purpose of the product and makes this a standout entry. The final recipient of second place in Project 4 is Rachel Larkin from Nelson Mandela University for her entry, Dettol, My Clever Pig Pack. The My Clever Pig Pack is a dual-purpose educational vessel that benefits more than one user by using the well-loved children's story of the 3 little pigs as a narrative starting point. The pack provides a fun solution for families with small children, visually communicating the importance of safety, social distancing, and staying home in multiple ways on pack, while housing various Dettol products, hand wash, hand sanitizer, personal care wipes, and a material mask. and even providing children with a lockdown pastime in the form of line drawings found on the inside of the packaging, which can be colored in by children. On reviewing all the submissions for the personal pandemic pack category, while the judges were impressed by many of the entries, one project in particular stood out for its innovation, attention to detail, and eye-catching design. This pack creates a dialogue between the creator and the public, reinforcing calls for social distancing and staying at home at every point of the unboxing experience. It contains hand sanitizer, gloves, and a fabric mask, as well as an original card game invented and designed by the entrant called Crushing COVID, which aims to educate its audience on the symptoms, dangers, and protocols surrounding COVID-19. All of these items are packaged in a house-shaped sliding box, shaped in this way to again emphasize social distancing through staying at home. This box is in turn packaged in a colorful, attractive shipper box that successfully catches the eye while still aligning with the overall look and feel of the pack. First place in Project 4 is awarded to Megan McCarthy from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Crushing COVID Personal Pandemic Pack. Now that we've announced the finalists and winners across all the categories, it's time to highlight those packs which the judges felt deserved particular recognition. The support of our various sponsors has allowed us to reward those whose designs and packaging stood out for any particular reason. All entrants who achieved at least a finalist certificate were eligible for a Judges Special Mention Award. The Judges Special Mention Award for Sustainability, sponsored by Petco, is presented to Martin Head of Pearson Institute of Higher Education, Bedford View, for his entry, Woolworths Ecocrisp range. Martin presented a creative, comprehensively reasoned solution to the Ecocrisps brief and made sure to communicate the solution clearly and concisely to the consumer on his proposed packaging. A Judges Special Mention Award for Engagement is given to Amberly Duplessis from Nelson Mandela University for her entry Mzansi Munch. The bright, in-your-face designs which her packaging showcased, as well as the twist function as a means to open the packaging, presented an engaging concept. The judges chose to award a Judges Special Mention Award for Brand Architecture to Mia Andrews of Greenside Design Center for her entry, Grounded. The 3 packs submitted by Mia showed a definitive look and feel for her created brand, strongly communicating this brand's identity and position in the market. A Judges Special Mention Award for Green Fingers is shared between 2 entrants, Annabelle Armstrong and Logan Funsale, both of Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography, for their entries Woolworths Nurture with Nature and Lush Gift Pack, respectively. Both of these entries showed an interest in the environment and sustainability within their category and promoted concepts of nurturing and growth. A Judges Special Mention Award for Brand Design is given to Karabo Maiki of the University of Johannesburg for her entry Mzukulu, a project which stood out for its effective use of a strong logo design, bold patterning, and eye-catching colors, powerfully translated across all formats of the packaging. Aibeline Govinsamy of Durban University of Technology is awarded a Judge's Special Mention Award for Packaging Adds Value, sponsored by Bola Plastics, for her entry Lifebuoy Easy Protect Pack. This pack, with its multifunctional face shield, clearly showcases how packaging can be used to further the user experience. A Judge's Special Mention Award for Brand Development is given to Crystal Leonard of Nelson Mandela University for her entry Specsavers 2020 Vision. With this packaging, Crystal has shown respect for the current Specsavers brand identity, while showcasing how the brand's presence can be further developed with innovative design. Rachel Larkin from Nelson Mandela University is awarded a Judge's Special Mention Award for Storytelling, sponsored by Packaging and Print Media, for her entry, Dettol, My Clever Pig Pack. This remarkable entry tells a strong and consistent story housed within a well-known children's tale to assist consumers in communicating the message of the COVID-19 pandemic to their young children. A Judge's Special Mention Award for Mental Health is presented to Tana Renew of IIE Vega Durban for her entry, Fresh Friends, Your Quarantine Companion. This entry in particular showcased a fresh and empathetic take on the lockdown experience of Generation Z members and promoted positive mental health solutions to the loneliness felt by many as a result of lockdown and isolation. And now for the big announcement. We'll now reveal the top 3 entries of the Student Gold Pack 2020 competition across all categories. The Bronze Award is presented to an entrant who approached her task with a quirky sense of humor and a strong South African design sense. This suitcase-shaped pack, chock full of wisdom and practical body products, gifted from a quick-witted Gogo to her teenage grandchild, is marketable and creative. The packaging has legs as a novelty pack and is sure to spark conversation and laughter. The Student Gold Pack 2020 Bronze Award is presented to Jahara Ali from the University of Johannesburg for her entry, Sangogo's Gift to You. The Silver Award is achieved by an entrant who took on the challenge of presenting complicated technological information in a simplified, understandable format with aplomb. This friendly, approachable packaging clearly and visually communicates the complex system of a power inverter without talking down to the consumer. While housing a vast amount of necessary copy, the pack still manages to look attractive and welcoming. The Student Gold Pack 2020 Silver Award is presented to Jared Cuter of Durban University of Technology for his entry, Brightside Power Inverter. And the ProPack Gold Trophy is awarded to an entrant whose packaging rose above all other projects in a fiercely competitive category. This entry not only provides an immersive experience for the consumer, from the receipt of the colorful shipper to the unboxing of the house-shaped primary pack and its contents. It also strongly promotes the stay-home and social distancing measures put in place by the South African government earlier this year in an effort to curb the spread of COVID-19. The development of a card game which serves to educate the recipient on all they need to know about the coronavirus is evidence of the complex thought and energy which has been invested into the development of this entry. We are proud to announce that the ProPack Gold Trophy for Student Gold Pack 2020 is awarded to Megan McCarthy from Stellenbosch Academy of Design and Photography for her entry, Crushing COVID Personal Pandemic Pack.
Congratulations to all the winners. Before we bid you a fond farewell for this year, we would like to extend our thanks once more to the various sponsors for their incredible support and who have made this competition a reality in 2020 against all odds. We are gratified to know that the encouragement of student creativity and innovation in the field of packaging design remains a priority for them. Thank you. And finally, thank you to the lecturers and to the students from across South Africa who have worked tirelessly and enthusiastically this year to submit their packaging entries. The competition, after all, would not exist without you, and we are always impressed by the enthusiasm and creativity showcased by the students from around the country. Remember, we will send all the finalists and the winners an email by Friday the 11th of December with your certificates and the information of how you can collect your cash prizes. Thanks to all of you, and we look forward to seeing you again in a COVID-free 2021.